The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Mausner of the Eagles Sports Network, and alongside me is Carson-Newman swim head coach Jordan Taylor, ahead of the team's trip to Atlanta, Georgia for the Emory Invitational. And coach, it's been over a week since your dual meet against Wingate. What has the team been working on since that matchup against the Bulldogs?
It's been a couple of weeks now. We've just got back into some hard work. This was our biggest phase of consistent hard work coming out of that meet, and it was kind of planned to be this way. We had a few cycles of hard work early in the season, and then this last 3 weeks we've been going really hard in preparation for now our next 3 weeks of racing. Just in practice every day, kind of grinding, doing exactly what we've been doing throughout the rest of the season, and building upon the work we've already done earlier on. And we've been seeing some really good results with consistent training times getting better, being able to go longer and faster in the practices, and then any of the faster stuff we're doing off the blocks, kind of race simulation type work. We're seeing a continual improvement on times throughout the last few weeks of practice. So for me, the hard work's been going great, even though we've had 3 weeks continuous. This week we've still had some really great results, especially for Tuesday night was kind of one of our hardest practices of the season, and the whole team stepped up and were great, not just with the times but the effort and mentality that they showed on that. So not just the physical attributes but the mental attributes as well. I think we're in a really good place as we now go into 3 weeks of racing, and I'm just excited to see how that hard work pays off and how we can kind of sharpen it up on the competition field.
And looking ahead to the Emory Invitational, who are some of the teams you'll be competing against, and what's kind of the scouting report on a few of them?
So obviously Emory themselves hosting this meet. They're D3 national champions for the last number of years. Very successful, very big program, a lot of top level athletes. Obviously Wingate are going to be going back to it, and we've also got Catawba as well at this meet. So Wingate, a team we saw a few weeks ago, we know they're a national ranked program, we know they're super strong. We are kind of approaching this meet a little bit different. Last time it was just a head-up dual meet, us against Wingate, and it was obviously overall points for the meet. But this weekend we're using it as a stepping stone towards our Tennessee invite in 2 weeks' time. And so we're looking for less events for each athlete, but a bit more focus on the execution of those races. We're not necessarily chasing the points as much, but we're chasing season best times, and we're chasing event wins, relay wins at the competition this weekend. And so going against people like Wingate and Emory, if we do have any event wins or relay wins, it puts us in a really good place going towards that mid-season meet. So that's where our focus is going to be. It's not going to be on overall team points, but it's making sure every person of our team is executing the races the best they've done all season, learning from what they got out of the King meet and the Wingate meet, and then putting themselves in a great position moving forward with 2 weeks of rest going into our mid-season meet.
And Coach, you touched on it a little bit already, but if we were to flash forward to the end of the second day of the event and you guys are walking away victorious, what is one thing or maybe a few things that the team did well to see that result?
I think the main thing would be the swimmers learned from their previous races this season. They've talked with the coaches, they've understood their race strategy and their race execution, and they've gone out and perfected that and done it a little bit better, maybe gone a little bit more aggressive and held their times better, and better turns, better finishes, little things like that. I like to see our relays continue to sharpen up on their transitions, the takeovers. Those are super important for us as we get to the Tennessee invite in a few weeks. If we want to qualify our relays to nationals, the transitions are going to have to be flawless, and so that's something I really want to see from especially our sprint athletes on those relays. I think for me, walking away on Saturday, a victorious meet for me would be we have season best times pretty much across the board from the whole team, and we have a number of event wins individually and as relays, and that kind of sets us up, like I said, into our 2 weeks rest going into the Tennessee invite, and that would be successful for me. Whether we win the meet overall as a team or we're third or fourth, as long as we do those tasks, I think we'll be in a great position to continue forward this season.
He's Carson-Newman swim head coach Jordan Taylor. Coach, thanks for the time.
Thanks.